Welcome back. Descent, second edition, Shadow Rune campaign, the interlude and encounter with Baron himself. In the last episode, you might remember that we, as one of our viewers commented, we dodged the ice worm bullet, and we did actually. That was quite funny to realize, because I was thinking about, exploring that treasure over there. But I thought to myself that it's a trap. And it was an ambush. Two gigantic ice worms lurking in the shadows appeared at the end of the last episode. So let's kick things off where we left off. This is the beginning of the new turn, so every hero is refreshed, ready to go. Just a reminder, this D6 here indicates, let me just turn the volume down slightly because it was too loud. So this D6 represents the debuff that Laurel received as a result of an event. It basically says that her movement speed is reduced by 2 this turn, so from 4 to 2. Okay. Also, this stamina token represents the mist, which was cast by Grissom, a defensive ability. However, I don't think that will be necessary, as we will kick things off with our heroes. Let me just quickly review the situation. Yeah, Garen here is diseased, therefore he has the token and the card on his dashboard. The zombie was killed. Where's the zombie? Hello? Zombie miniature? Lost him somewhere. Yeah. Don't know. Come on. That's interesting. We will have to look him up in just a momentarily. He just wandered off somewhere. We'll see about that. We might use another zombie from a different game if we can't find him. Anyways, let's proceed. Okay. Let's see what we can do and how we should move forward. Right then, what shall we do? Who do we start with? We would like to kill that Ferox. What was it again? 4 HP, and the last one remaining. It would be actually beneficial for us to get rid of him. I'm thinking about activating Jurik and his wolf first. Yeah, and then we'll need to make a decision whether we take the shortcut through the water or just go around. I think we'll go around. There's potential for us to loot that. We'll see. We'll see about that. We'll see how things progress. So let's begin with Jurik. We'll start with the wolf. Okay. The wolf attacks the Ferox. The Ferox defends with gray, red, and blue. Yeah. So let's have a look. Yeah. So we attack for 4. 1 is defended. There is no surge. So 1 HP remaining. Come on. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave my wolf right there because he provides the defensive buff to all the heroes that he's adjacent to, and I have a feeling that it's going to be either Baron or Ice Worms who will activate next, because I'm hoping to kill this guy. So Jurik goes 1, 2, 3, turns around and attacks the Ferox with his trident. So red again, and we have 2 damage that goes through, and the Ferox is defeated. Let me put him off the board, indicate that they were defeated. Yeah, they're gone. So I still have 1 movement point. 1 movement point remaining. What I'm thinking of doing, I'll just move 1 there, so I'm adjacent to the wolf and I can, take advantage of that defensive buff that the wolf provides. Right, so that completes Jurik's activation. End turn. Let me just double check the lighting. Yeah, it's all right. Okay, yeah, Baron activates. If Baron attacks are successful, 2 surges. Ooh. If Zakarev does not carry the casket, engage the casket or the hero carrying it. So he will move closer to the to Laurel, of course, who's carrying the casket. Ah, I made a mistake. I should have activated with her, and I should have moved away. Well, too late now. Will have to pay for my mistakes. So she defends with this or that. Grissom, our buddy here, will pay 1 stamina to cast his Stone Skin and provide her with this. She doesn't have any armor. Nope. He attacks with red. Okay, so that's the dice pool that we're going to roll. However, should we use our agility ability that we... One, he goes there. No, it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's roll it. And remember that Grissom's mist is still active, so he needs to roll surges for his attacks to be successful. Whew, look at that. 6. 4 attack and a surge, but I defend for 6, so nothing happens. Okay, so he moved and he attacked. That's his activation. Done. Right, so now I get to go again. So what do we do now? I will remove Ferox's card just to keep things clean. Maybe they'll come back as reinforcements, I don't know. We'll see about that, but I need to do something about ice worms. They move, they're quite fast. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. They will be close. They are a melee monster, so I'm not too worried about that. However, I need to get out of there as soon as possible. So I'll activate with Laurel here, and she will go 1, 2, because her movement is reduced by 2, and she will go an additional 2, and that will complete her activation, right? I'm going to risk it. Yeah. And turn. Yeah, Ice Worm. After each Ice Worm's attack, each hero within 1 space of the target tests Strength for Eye. Each hero who fails must choose to either suffer 2 stamina or is immobilized. Master is first. So his activation options: attack the hero within 2 spaces of this monster. Nope. If this monster has performed an attack he hasn't, engage the closest hero. Right, so the master moves 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's the furthest he can go. So he goes here. Well, like this, really, because he's a 6. Can monsters open the doors? Wow. Can they? I don't know. Can't remember from the rules. Can they go through doors? These doors are open, right? I think you should be able to open the doors, shouldn't they? So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2. With an action, they will go through the door. So that's the, that's all they could do. Oh, come on. I think I have had a small technical issue with my mouse. Now it's fixed, so let's proceed. Right, so it's Grissom or Garen now who get to activate. I think we need to make a move on. I'll activate with Garen, I suppose. He's diseased, so he needs to test his sun, which is 3. Normally it's 4, but it's reduced as a result of him wearing the blood ring, and he failed. So he will suffer 1 stamina damage, right? And he will keep that card, so he's still diseased, right? So he goes 1, 2, 3, okay? And shall we summon the zombie now? No. 1, 2, 3, right? So that's his second. No. Oh, no. he was here. 1, 2, 3. 1 stamina, his last stamina, okay? He moves forward 1 space, so he discards that, and as his second action, he will rest and gain 4 stamina points back. Okay, so he will summon his zombie body next turn, and he will be able to use some of his skills that require stamina. Right, so yeah, we're just basically running away. Okay, now Grissom, his shield is deactivated, he's missed, and he will. Does anyone need healing? No, not really. I don't think I'm going to waste my attacks on anyone. What I'm going to do is go 1, 2, 3, position myself there. So that's my first action. My second action is that I'm going to cast the mist again. Yeah. For 1 stamina, I cast the mist, so that's the stamina. That's it, and I'll put that stamina to so that I don't forget about that, and we will take advantage of it. Right, Grissom, where are you? End turn. There you go. Ooh, Zakarev uses his dark magic to strengthen his connection to Shadow Rune. If a hero is carrying the casket with the Shadow Rune, place Zakarev next to that hero. If the casket is placed currently on the field, it's not. If Zakarev is carrying, he's not. Engage the exit. Right, so he just teleports to Laurel, like so. Oh no. So it's trying to, the game is trying to speed things up, and it makes it more complicated. Right, monsters hurry to their master's help. Place 1 monster of the Iceworm group, respecting group limits. No, we haven't killed anybody yet, so the group limit is reached. Oh, it's them again. Okay, monsters hurry to help their masters. Place 1 monster of the Shade group. So the Shades, we saw them in the beginning of this scenario, so they just come back. And where do I put them? 12A or the entrance, or 1A if already reachable. Yeah, it is reachable, but it's which one is closer? Okay, we need to slide things up just a little bit so that we can see. Yeah, it's still going to be 12A, this one, not this one, master. Okay, and we need to find your card. Okay, so I think I've already put it away. There it is. We've got the card. We'll readjust it so that's perfectly visible for everybody. Okay, so this is the shortcut I was telling you about that you couldn't see on the camera because the place is so massive. But I don't think I'll be taking the shortcut. I will go down there and we will try to reach either of these, this one or that one that you still can see on the camera. I'll slide it to the right just a little bit. There you go. There you go. The place is massive, as I said. So we have, I'll put the enemy cards over here. So if you're interested, you can pause and read through their stats. Anyways, so that was the shade, the master shade reappeared as reinforcements. So there you are. So there you are. Beginning of a new turn. Right, we have Baron here. His HP is 16. I won't be able to kill him. And do I really want to kill him? To be honest with you, I don't know. I would rather we just run. How about we do just that? So the Iceworm will close in on us, so we have to evacuate these guys. So let's activate with Jurek. 1, 2, 3, 4. He provides us with I might as well just attack Baron. He defends with black. I attack with these two. There you go. Perfect defense. I attack for 4, plus a surge, which is a pierce. So we pierce that down to 2, so he suffers 2 damage. Okay, let me build his HP stack. So his HP is 16 down to 14 now. There you go, that's Baron's HP stack. Yeah, so that was our wolf. Now Jurek, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I might as well punch him. Punch him, why not? I will use my Bestial Fury skill that allows me to attack, perform a special attack with 2 stamina points. If I'm adjacent to my wolf, which I am, I can re-roll the attack dice. And also, for a surge, I can roll 1 red dice and add the, boost my damage with it. So, I attack Baron with my trident. Oh! Oh, come on. But thanks to that, I can re-roll the attack dice, which is this one. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, 4, but there's no surge. Oh, come on. I don't have a surge. No, so I can't take benefits of rolling the... So actually 2 damage is blocked, 2 damage goes through, so I reduce him to 12 HP. So this is exhausted. Jurek is exhausted. Let's end his turn. Now Shade. Each Shade immediately recovers 3. Use Flicker on the hero within 3 spaces. No, engage the closest hero. Right. So they move 4. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's as close as he could get. There was nothing else he could have done. Okay. Yeah, our turn to go now. I think we need to evacuate Garen from here. And well, on the other hand, he's our tank. So wow, Grissom isn't any worse. Right, what is it that the Shade does? The boss can flicker and can pierce. Right, how about we disable it? Flicker, what is flicker? It's a teleport, isn't it? And then immobilizes. Is it the immobilization effect? Then it must not perform an attack, it must draw. Okay. Doesn't really matter. Maybe I could doom him or weaken him. I think I will go 1, 2, 3. Oh, before I go, though, I need to test my sun. 3, 4 again, so I lose 1 HP, not HP, stamina. Keep the card, keep the token. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to attack him with my Life Drain Scepter, boost my damage with my own HP. Okay. Okay. Anything else I can do? No. I'm thinking of, applying a either weakened or doomed condition on him. So +1 damage. Yeah. Let's have a look. 2 defense. 2 damage, 2 defended, 1 surge, and 1 extra damage. So 1 damage goes through. So I'll remove that from his stack. And a surge. And on a surge, I can use either +2 damage on my weapon or weaken him. If I weaken him, I will remove shields from each of his defense rolls and 1 heart, 1 damage from each of his attacks. And he needs to perform a rest action, so he will just spend 1 action to get rid of it. Or I can doom him. Well, I could also terrify him, but would that make any difference for us? I don't think it will. I do not think it will. So I have a feeling I'll just go for weakened. So he will become weak All right, I'll put it here so I do not forget. So that's the surge, the damage. So I dealt damage, so I get this back as a result of me using the life drain scepter. I did not summon my zombie. I moved, I attacked, I tested my what was it? Sun. Yeah, sun, to get rid of disease condition, and I failed. Right, Ice Worm. He engaged the closest hero, attack a hero. So he spends one on to open the doors and then goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and expands like this and cannot do anything. Now, Ice Worm. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he comes into position like this, and he's adjacent to Grissom, Laurel, and our wolf. So who is he going to attack? Engage the closest hero. So the closest hero, well, they're all closest. So if I were the Overlord, I would of course attack Laurel because she's carrying the casket. So let's do just that. So the worm attacks with these two. Laurel defends with these two. Grissom will cast his stone skin on her. Oh no, he already has, hasn't he? So it's exhausted. Cannot do that. No, cannot do that. But his mist is in effect. So, or did I forget to refresh his stone skin? Well, it's on his dashboard, exhausted. So I'll just play that. If I made a mistake, then well, tough. So that's what's going to happen. And in order for the Ice Worm to hit Laurel, Ice Worm needs to spend surges. Okay. So, anything else that we can benefit from? No. Okay, so 1 attack, 1 defense, 2 attack, 3 defense, and no surges. So this attack fails. We'll take advantage of Grissom's hero ability, and Laurel, as a result of that, will get 1 HP back, up to 2, 4, 6 out of 8. So all in all, thanks a lot for healing, Mr. Iceworm. Thanks for that. But they closed in so fast, you know. We need to find a way to at least get rid of one of them. Okay, so now it's down to, yeah, Laurel and Grissom. I think I'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shall we run away with Laurel? 1, 2, 3. So what she's going to do is this: 1, 2, 3 with her stamina points that she has 5 of, but she will lose 3 of them. Yeah, as you can see. And then she will activate that surge token. I'm really interested to see what it is. You notice a small bag lying on the path in front of you. Surge for an action. You pour the contents of the bag into your hand. You find 9 gold, draw a surge card, and discard this token. Right, every little helps. Let's grab this pile of treasure. I don't know. Which one shall we take? This one? Let's take this one. Let's see what it is. It's upside down. Timoran Shard. Item. Potion. Immediately place 3 health tokens on this card. Once per turn, you may remove 1 health token from this card and recover either 2 health or 1 stamina. Wow! That's very good, actually. Because what I'm about to do, that was her first action, right? Because she spent the stamina to move, and now she will move again with her second action. She can move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. She will. She's just running away with that casket, and I will use that Timoran Shard. Spend one of the health tokens and recover 2, up to 8. The maximum HP that I can have with Laura. And that will complete her activation. Now Baron Zakarev, if his attack is successful at 2 surges, and again the same story, he will engage the hero with casket. So he goes, what's his speed for? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough. Not enough. So he will engage 1, 2, 3, 4 and use domination. Domination for an action, and domination says Baron tests his son. Let's do that. Oh, I have a feeling he passed. Yes, he has. If he passes, he can move any hero within line of sight 2 spaces. After this movement is done, this hero tests their son. If they fail, they are immobilized. So 1, 2 closer to him, and she needs to test her son. Oh, and she fails miserably. Her son was 2, so she's immobilized, right? She's immobilized as a result of that, and that gives the Overlord a chance to catch up with her and start beating her. Right, immobilized, immobilized, there we go. That's the immobilized token and also the card, so that I do not forget, I'll put the card on her dashboard. Okay, so that these were 2 actions that Baron performed. Now it's Grissom. Grissom again. Now, what is it that we have here? We have freezing and we have entomb and reach. Okay, entomb, knocked out heroes. No, freezing, each time a hero enters. No, I do not enter. Reach, okay. So I can go 1, 2, 3, and I will. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 over there. This is exhausted, but I will cast it again for yet another 1, 2, 3, yeah, for yet another stamina point, and I'll put it there just to indicate that his mist is in effect. Okay, so that's Grissom. Ooh, the casket with the shadow rune suddenly becomes as heavy as stone. If a figure is currently carrying it, well, their movement is reduced by 2, so same effect that took place last time. Right, so it's like, you know, a race, a never-ending race. Okay, let's see what happens. Ooh, monsters hurry to their master's help. 1 monsters of shade group, yeah. So, but this time we're closer to the entrance of 1A. Yeah, 1A. 1A. This is 1A. Where's 1A? 1A. Let me find 1A. 1A is here. You won't be able to see that on the camera. But 1A is that direction. And we will place 1. I'll show you in just a moment. And we will place one shade over there. We will readjust the camera in just a moment, because this is closer. This is closer to the action. Continue. Right. So what is it that we're going to do right now? That's a good question. Let me slide these to the right so that we can see more. She's immobilized, so all she can do is attack. I think we need to activate with, look at that. I will attack the Iceworm, the Master Iceworm, with our Wolf, and then I will move away with our Wolf. Freezing takes place when I move in to adjacent, entomb, reach. No. So we attack. Oh, perfect defense. 6 against 4. Nothing happens, and I go 1, 2, 3 with my Wolf. Okay. Now I can attack. The worm is 9. Yeah, I will attack with Jurek with his trident that has reach. And on surge I can gain movement points. Let's have a look what happens. Right, so 2 defense, whoa, 5 attack and a surge. So 2 gets defended, 3 goes through. He's reduced to 6. Okay, 5, 6. I'll put it there next to its figure. Okay, so there we are. What are we going to spend this surge on? There are different options here, really. I could spend it on and use it on 2 movement points. 1, 2, and move closer there. Or, no, I'll use it to gain 1 stamina point back. Then I will spend the 2 stamina points on his bestial fury. I am adjacent to my wolf. Spend the 2 and attack this ice worm again. Right, and same as before, I can reroll blue dice, attack dice, and then if I have a surge, I can spend it on rolling extra red dice. Okay, and there we go. Let's have a look. 5 against 4, no surge. Oh, come on! There's no surge. So 1 damage goes through. He's reduced to 5, and that completes my activation. Let's remove that. Okay. So Jurek, where are you? Jurek there. End turn. Who gets to activate? Baron. Yeah. No special rules as far as Baron is concerned. He just attacks. So he engages the casket or hero carrying it. He's already engaged, so he will attack twice. Pick up the casket, attack the hero with the casket, use dominion on the hero with the casket. So he attacks the hero with the casket. Okay. Okay, so he does that. He does just that. So she defends with these 2. I'll spend stamina point of Grissom to give her stone skin, so additional dice. He attacks with these 2 as before. No special bonuses. He just gets +2 surges. Okay. Oh, what a terrible defense, Doc. 2 blanks. 1 gets defended. 3 damage goes through together with the surge that he spends on this. Yeah, so only 3 damage, no surges. 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Right. Okay, 3 damage on Laurel. She was yeah, she received 3 damage. Yeah, so that was Baron's first action. Now he will use domination again. Domination on Laurel. So he will test his son. 4. His son is 3, so he failed. No, so no domination this time. Right, that completes his activation. Okay, that completes his activation, and now we get to go. So Jurek is exhausted. Laurel, not only is she immobilized, but she's also, her movement is reduced. So she, yeah, maybe not. So Garen, 1, 2, 3. Right, 1, 2, 3, Garen. Right, 1, 2, 3, Garen turns around, and maybe we can doom. Yeah, we can doom you. So Baron defends with that. We attack with this, and we will boost our damage with. Yeah. Is it really worth it? Well, it always is worth it, though. No, hang on. Because of weakened, remove 1. And I also forgot to apply weakened condition when he attacked Laurel. He attacked her for 3, so I'll put that 1 damage back on Laurel's dashboard. But now I will take advantage of weakened, so it's reduced to 1. There's no 1 on a black die, so I'll just do that. Okay. I'll boost my damage with my own health. So 2 HP goes through, and he's down to 9. Okay, and he's weakened. Unfortunately, I did not roll any surges, so I can't apply any of my conditions. So 9 HP and weakened. And I get this HP back. Thank you very much. So that was Garen. He moved and he attacked. Unfortunately, no conditions. Right, Ice Worm. After each Ice Worm's attack, each hero within one space of the target tests. Okay, let's resolve that. Can we actually go anywhere in there? So what is it that he does? Attack the hero within 2 spaces of this monster with the most heroes adjacent. Well, can't squeeze in there because he's too big, but I can move 1 like so to be in range. He has reach. So if this monster has performed an attack during this activation, it moves 2 spaces away from the closest hero. Engage the closest hero. So I engage the closest hero. That's my first action. Now I attack the hero within 2 spaces of this monster. So I attack Jurek. So 1, 2, 3. He's round the corner. So my shield does not apply to Jurek. So Jurek defends with this and a brown because he's adjacent to his wolf. And they attack with these. Right. Okay. So 2 damage blocked. 2 damage goes through. Well, 2 damage. One is blocked, so 1 damage goes through. It's not that bad. It's not that bad of a deal. Okay. So that was the master. Now I can't do anything else. Well, I could really. I could, but how am I supposed to do that? Because I can retreat. So that, or if not retreat, then move here into the water so that my Ice Worm minion can go in and it will be in range of Jurek and will perform exactly the same thing. So attack Jurek. Ooh, 3, 0, blank. So 4 damage and a surge. 4 damage and a surge. There's no surges on Ice Worms. That's quite interesting. They have Entomb. What was the Entomb again? Knocked out heroes. No, we don't have any knocked out heroes yet. But we need to place 1 wound on Jurek. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah. And these are the Ice Worms. They activated, and here we go. Right. Okay. Let's see what happens now. Grissom and Laurel. She cannot move. She can only shoot. She will shoot Baron twice. Need to remember about weakened condition. So this is what she shoots him with twice. Where's Black? Black is here. Do we have any other abilities that we could use? I can add the surge here. I can ignore friendlies. I can re-roll 1 power dice. Okay, let's have a look. If I can even scratch him. Oof. Right, so let's see what happens. Okay. I will use my hero ability and boost my damage by 1. So let me indicate this with this brown dice. Right, I will take advantage of his weakened status. So he's reduced to 3. So I attack for 3 and a surge. 3 and a surge. And the surge here, I know I would need 2 surges. Okay, I can re-roll. Yeah, 1 power dice with my ability here. Yeah, and this is what I'm going to do. It's exactly the same. Okay, so that wasn't helpful, was it now? So I suppose I'll just spend this surge on my bow of bone for 1 surge plus 2 range plus 1 damage. So it's actually 2 damage. So 2 down 4, 1 damage goes through. Where is his stack? Here, right? So 1 damage goes through. down to 8. And that was her first action. Now the second action, we're going to do exactly the same. Okay, well, this is slightly better. This is slightly better. So this gets defended, 2 damage, plus 1 because of her hero ability. So 3 damage, and a surge, 4 damage. 4 damage. 4 damage. And a weakened, -1 shield. So it's 5 damage. Is it really now? 2, 4, 5, 6 -1 is 5. Yeah, 5 damage. Whoa. Down to 3. Well done, Laurel. Yeah. Get rid of the dice and the status, and that was her action. Okay, Shade. Each attack gains Pierce X, where X is equal to the number of defense dice rolled. Ooh, so it just goes through my defenses just like that. Okay, so engage the closest hero, and the first is the minion, and the minion, you cannot see the minion because she is on the tile that's still not visible on camera. So basically what it says here, that she can take a swim, but do ghosts swim? As an action, a figure in a space along the edge of the stream closest to the waterfall may hurl himself over the waterfall, 1A. So this is the waterfall that you cannot see, and it will, to do so, place the figure in any empty water space along the edge of the waterfall nearest the stream. Roll 1 red power die. The figure suffers damage equal to HP rolled. When Zakarev swims, he need not test or suffer any health. So, only 2 HP though. There's no other way out. So she will take the shortcut through the waterfall. To do so, place the figure. Yeah, place the figure, and may have killed itself. It did. Wow. Really? Really? I don't think it's... I don't think... You know... Do ghosts suffer from water? No, they don't. I will overrule this. According to the rules, I should kill her right now, but I won't. So she just went through the tile, the waterfall, and she appeared on the stream here. That was her first action. The second action, move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. She's closing in on us right there in the tight corner. There you go. Should be able to see that. Yeah. Okay, so that was the minion. Now the master. The master will engage the closest hero. 1, 2, 3. Hang on, move on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can engage Jurek. Attack the adjacent hero. Yeah. So first action was to move. Now we attack. Jurek, my friend, you defend with these 2. That's the Shade. Master Shade attacks with these 2, and we have a shield equipped. Remember, and it's a miss. If it's a miss, 1, 2, 3, we will take advantage of that and heal 1. This is Grissom's hero ability, right? So there you go. That's that. Master activated. So now it's Grissom himself who's able to do something. Maybe we could deal with that. Let's remove this, refresh his skills. Maybe I should shoot the Shade. The Shade defends with black though. Okay. Kill this Shade and then move 1, 2, maybe 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I'll try and kill Baron. Baron has 3 HP left. Kill him again. He will reappear on the entrance, so it doesn't really help much. What is it that we should do, guys? What is it that we should do? I think we shall Anyone need healing? Yeah, Jurek, but Jurek is too far. Laurel, no, nobody needs healing, at least immediately. Mm-hmm. I suppose I'll just shoot the... They both defend with... It's easier for me to kill. Well, okay, never mind. Sorry for the wait. I was just, you know, going through my options. I will shoot, turn around, and I'll, with my Staff of Light, I will shoot this shade. Right. Yellow, blue. Let's have a look. There you go. Do we have the range? 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep, enough of that. Plus these. This is defended. So 1 surge. I can use this to boost my damage by 2 with my Staff of Light, as you can see, and that's enough to kill that minion and remove that nuisance off the board. Okay. Right, and what do we do now? I now have only 1 stamina remaining. So what I'm going to do is move with 1 stamina, and of course, as you saw before, I'm going to rest to gain all 5 stamina points back. I will be able to cast Stone Skin should it be necessary. I have not cast my mist. Suddenly, the shadow rune glows brightly within the casket. All the monsters near it freeze as if they were petrified. At the same time, you feel rested. All monsters within 3 spaces of the figure carrying the casket or the field where the casket has been placed are immobilized. If a hero is carrying the casket with the shadow rune, he performs a free rest action. Woohoo! Ah, so you, mate, are immobilized. Good for you. Laurel gets a free rest action, so she gets 3 stamina points because she had 2. Right, and then continue. Good. Place 1 monster of shade group. Okay, so she starts at the waterfall again, the tile you cannot see. Now, Laurel, are we going to run for it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And stay by the stream. Yeah, we'll hide behind the corner. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take it slowly. I think we'll try and kill Baron first. Shall we get rid of Baron first? You know what? Yeah, Jurek activates with his wolf. His wolf attacks Baron with his red dice. 2 versus 2, -1 because he's weakened. So I have 4 plus 1, which is surge, so no defense, and Baron is defeated again, right? Baron defeated. Only a minor setback. The Dark Baron howls, his body dissolving into a burst of dark fire. I'll be back! If Zakarev is carrying the casket, he's not, so he disappears off the board. He will reappear soon, I'm afraid. So, oh, yeah, place Baron Zakarev on the entrance. Yeah, so here, Zakarev may move through any door. Okay, so he appears immediately on the tile here. So, right there. Okay. So, I think it made it even worse. So that was so that was the wolf. So the wolf will also move 1, 2, 3 and provide defensive buff for all these 3 guys. Now Jurek turns around towards the shade and he will attack the shade. Shade defense with a black dice. Okay. Woo! Perfect. Look at that. 4 damage goes through. And the shade is 5 HP. Okay. So 1 remains, and for his second action he will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he will just stay there with the rest of the group. Okay, so that was Jurik's activation. Shade. During this activation, damage roll deals stamina damage instead of health damage. Nice. Master. Use flicker on the hero within 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Engage the closest hero. What's their move? 4. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let me put it there. And we will attack Laurel again. Attack the adjacent hero with the most stamina suffered. Wow. No, that's Jurik. So I'll stick to the rules of the Valkyrie. So she attacks Jurik. She attacks Jurik. So Jurik defends with these two. And she attacks with these two. And he has a shield as well. Ooh, and it's another miss. Okay. So now it will be Minion's turn, and it does exactly the same. So it goes through the shortcut, appears at the stream, and then proceeds 1, 2, 3. But I'll stay here, so 1, 2, 3. I'll stay here, so shade is not visible to my heroes, so the shade does not become a cannon fodder. Alright, now, what do we do now? Let's take a sip of water. Okay. Are we going to be able to go around the corner or not? So I suppose I will activate with Laurel now. She will do what? What can she do? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm going to spend 3 stamina points. Activate with Laurel, as I said. So she will go 1, 2, 3, 4 actually. I will go 4. Right, turn around. There is line of sight to this shade, and I will attack this shade with my bow of bone. This shade defends with black. I attack with these two. Range is 3. So, ooh, it's a perfect defense. So 5 and 1 surge, not enough. Even if I boost my damage with that, nothing happens. I will use this surge to gain stamina point back, and that completes Laurel's activation. Now it's Baron. Add 2 to Baron Zakarev's speed, and he will engage her. So his speed is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough to do anything. But he can now do the domination. Domination. Which way is it better to maybe push her back? Yeah, I will use domination on her. Domination. Is there any in line of sight? Yeah, so I have her in clear line of sight. So he tests and he fails. So he failed his test. That completes his activation. Now I have Garen and Grissom who can go. So Garen first, I suppose, will test his son, which he failed again. He loses his stamina point as a result of that. He keeps his condition, and he will go 1, 2, 3. Right, 1, 2, 3. Keep that. Turn around. Okay, spend 1 stamina point to summon his zombie buddy. That spawns here and goes 1 and attacks the shade. Shade defends with black. Zombie attacks with red. 2 versus 2. 2 damage goes through. Shade has only 2 HP, and this minion Shade is dead. Good. Very good. End turn. Ice Worm. Each hero adjacent to ice will immediately test the sun or strength. No one is adjacent, and I don't think anyone will be adjacent. However, we can take the shortcut here through the water, and the Overlord will take advantage of that. Okay, we'll take advantage of that. So the ice worm goes into the water, into the stream, and reappears for one movement point, and then attacks the zombie, which it will be destroyed as a result of that, and we will spawn like this. Okay, zombie does not defend with anything and is completely obliterated. Okay, but overall the zombie paid its purpose, you know, played its purpose. Okay, we cannot go in there, there's not enough room for the minion. Yeah, so I will go 1, 2, and will reappear on the other side of the stream. I will take advantage of the shortcut. Yeah, so there we go, that completes the activation for the monsters. And now Grissom is the only hero still able to do anything, and what he's about to do, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, he will go in like this. 1, 2, 3 will block the line of sight to Laurel if anything happens, and he will cast his mist with one of these for 1 stamina, and yeah, and this mist will cover, you know, Laurel and Garen with its protection buff. Yeah, that's that. Everybody moved, everybody performed their activation, and turn. No, something happens. Zakarev uses his dark magic to strengthen his connection to Shadow Rune. If he's carrying... so he teleports again like that. So he teleported behind her, and he will be able to attack soon. Zakarev next to that hero. Yeah, monsters hurry to their master's help. Place 1 ice worm. No, cannot do that. Group limit is reached. Probably the same for... Oh, Ferox! Place 1 monster of the Ferox group. Okay, the Feroxes appear. Master Ferox appears on the entrance, same tile that Baron did. Okay, so there we are. I think I need to readjust the camera for the next round. Yeah, I will do that. And we'll do it like so. You haven't missed too much, but that's almost the end of the map. I think that's the waterfall that you saw, that you didn't see, and that our shades came through onto the tile with the stream that now ice worms are occupying. There you go. That's the continuation of the interlude mission. I think it's one of the longest missions actually that we've played so far. I'm quite anxious to see what happens next in Act 2 of the Shadow Rune campaign. We need to get Laurel or any other hero with the casket to either of these 2 spots right there. Yeah, there is something here behind this locked door that we don't know. What lies behind there. We'll see about that in the next episode. All right, so thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly have. It's been so much fun trying to outrun the monsters. So this is a perfect example of what Descent 2nd Edition is all about. It just pushes you and makes you run, and does not provide too much time to explore. Something that is a small drawback for me, because I enjoy exploration in my dungeon crawlers. Apparently the Descent first edition was like that. I never played it. I never had it in my collection. I was thinking about this, but then I decided to go for second edition for some reason. I don't know why. However, this is something that I sometimes in some of the missions I find troublesome, that the game pushes you to run and be, hurry up and do things like that. So yeah, but apart from that, it's a fantastic dungeon crawler and I love it to bits. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next episode shortly. We'll see what lies behind these doors and we'll go from there. So until then, thank you very much and I'll see you shortly. Bye bye.